Xort Rider, Transformers reviews and toy related chat. Xort Rider, Xort Rider.
Hello everyone, it's Xort Rider here, and I thought I'd do a little unboxing / pickups video. Thanks to everyone who's been watching my Lost for 30 Years video. It's taken up kind of a lot of my spare time actually, trying to sort through all those boxes and try and make sense of all the little pieces that are in there. So thank you for everyone who's watched, and there is a bit more to come. I need to do the knockoff Transformers, as well as potentially some G.I. Joes and GoBots. But I will get to those at some point, I promise. But today I've had a couple of parcels come, and I thought I'd use this opportunity to show you some of the stuff I've picked up that hasn't been lost for 30 years. It's stuff I've purchased in the last, few weeks or so. I have ordered a Mech Fans Toys Grimlock from a seller on eBay, which the Collector 75 recommended to me. So that is on its way. Probably take another week or so to get here, but I'll let you know as soon as that arrives. The first item I want to talk to you about is this guy. It's Space Chase, Generation 2, or Generation 1.5, sorry. Space Chase. Picked this guy up from eBay. I think he cost me around £10 plus postage, I think. And you know what? It's the little things. A seller from eBay basically left this message. I will read it out. It was in the parcel. I hope this brings you as much joy as it did me. I've also found the instructions and part of the packaging enclosed. Thanks for buying, Dave. And it's Brave Dave 205 on eBay. Check him out if he's sending some stuff. He's only sold, I think, got 25 items of feedback. But you know what? It's little things like that that really get to me. And Space Chase, yeah, he's a bit played with, and a bit of paint's missing off his head, and a bit of the decals are worn. But he's the only Cyberjet I believe I'm missing. So really happy to finally have him, and for such a good price. So cheers again, Dave. And as he said, he also managed to throw in the instructions. Yeah, so that's cool. It is Generation 2, sorry, not Generation 1.5. But yeah, pretty cool. What's interesting about this design is it's the same image as Hooligan, and it's even got the Hooligan image there, which is quite interesting. But thanks a lot for this, mate. I really appreciate it. For my sins, I also bought another Cyberverse figure. What am I doing? What you doing, Rich? But this one was reduced to £6. I'm a Starscream fan. Really like my Starscreams. This is alright. It doesn't transform though. It transforms into kind of a half. I'll show it you really quickly. Transforms into kind of like a half mech thing, and one of the wings just keeps popping off, which it just has done there, which is a bit rubbish, but there you go. But yeah, it transforms into, yeah. Oh, the other wing's falling off now, that's pretty good. So yeah, it transforms into like that kind of thing, like a half jet. I suppose you could lie it down and bring these around and kind of pretend that that's a jet mode, maybe. But these are odd things that they only transform like kind of halfway. And the gimmick with this guy is basically as you bend him down, the wings rotate like so. I can see it being fun for kids, I really can. And this design is a lot better than some of the Cyberverse figures. I mean, they just look horrible in both modes. At least this has a good robot mode. But it's just a build quality for me. I mean, these wings aren't meant to fall off, and they fall off all the while. The arm pops off. And a kid playing with this in anger is going to break it. But you know what? It ain't so bad, I suppose. So yeah, it looks alright in robot mode. I also picked up this guy. I picked up Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie, the Legends version. I said to myself, I'm not going to get into movie bots again. However, the look and the feel of the Bumblebee movie has got me quite excited. I'm not going to say I'm going to buy them all, but I do want the Studio Series Bumblebee. And I do like the look of, oh God, what's the blue car helicopter called? Kickback? Dropkick, there we go. But this little guy's alright. I picked him up for £5 from the Entertainer. Transformation's very, very simple. And as always with new figures, bloody joints tend to pop off, which is a bit frustrating, but there you go. As I say, transformation is really simple. The car mode's really nice. The Bumblebee mode, the robot mode, is pretty nice as well, to be honest with you, for its size. It's one of the better Legends figures. And James, Soundwave1980 on Twitter, actually got these for £1 each from Morrison's. They didn't have any prices on there, and apparently they rang through some hand gel or something like that, the hand wash. So he managed to pick up Barricade, Optimus, and Bumblebee for £1 each. So fair play to James for that. And you know what? I would like the Barricade and I would like the Optimus because they seem pretty good little toys. But yeah, for a £5, I'm happy I picked up Bumblebee. I have been looking at the other Bumblebee stuff, but it's just not good enough, really. It's not. It's aimed at kids, and I think I'll leave it to the kids to play with those. I think I'm happy to have this little guy, and I'll get the Studio Series one, which will actually be my first Studio Series figure. And yeah, I'll see what they're like when they come out anyway. So then, let's get to the unboxing. So as you can see, I've got a package from Amazon, and I made this order back on the 1st of September. I pre-ordered it, and basically it was due to land, I think it was the 21st of September or something like that. Anyway, I had an email saying that unfortunately it wasn't going to be sent. They'd sold out. So I was a bit gutted about that. And I know Collector 75 as well, he had the same issue. But last week I had an email saying it had been dispatched and I'd been charged for it. And in here, in its Hasbro box, you will see I now have a Prime Wars Counter Punch figure. I've really been excited about this figure. I've really wanted it. I love Punch and Counter Punch. I did a review of the G1 one not so long ago, and oh wow, oh, this guy is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm really excited to get him out the packaging and have a look. I mean, the packaging is beautiful. It's really nice. Really nice, and I'm super excited to get this guy finally after like nearly 2 months of waiting. I know there was a pre-order in there, but I genuinely didn't think that I would get this guy. And you know what? It might be a tactic I follow again in the future. I mean, I know this guy was £35 on Compal plus postage, so say circa £38. He cost me £30 and 3 pence from America, posted from Amazon, so it's worthwhile having a look on there from time to time, and if they've got them in stock. I am tempted to get Repugnus and Blast Off, I really am, but my thought process with Repugnus is that I don't have Grotusk. I haven't picked up that version of the figure, and I know Takara are doing that, and they're having a 2-pack of them, so it might make more sense for me to wait and get the Takara 2-pack. But finally got Punch and Counter Punch. Really happy about that. And before I get on to the final parcel, I also picked up this recently it was recommended for a guy on Twitter, and I'm really sorry I've forgotten your handle. But basically my Pyro broke, the hip joint broke, and I managed to glue it, but it wasn't able to transform, unfortunately. So as you can see, yeah, it's shattered, gold plastic syndrome, and they were doing some 3D printed versions of his hip joint, so I thought I'd give it a go and I'd pick one up. Now it kind of works. I've fitted it. The only problem is that now for some reason I only have one ratchet in here because unfortunately it won't hold together. I've damaged the stickers because I had to get the screws, so I might have to have a look at trying to fit that. The waist joint is a little bit loose, if I'm honest with you. But the biggest problem with this set is that the original Pyro waist, and I don't know if you can see it, had these little bits of plastic. There you go. These little bits of plastic were attached to the inside, and that's where the screw went. Those aren't there on this 3D printed model, so actually there is nowhere to put the screws, so that is just held on with friction. There is no screws in there. I need to have a look at see if I can actually like drill into it. Paint has started to wear off a little bit, but that's fine. I can touch off the paint. But it's all right. I mean, it saved my Pyro, to be honest with you. I did manage to get the stuck-out gun from inside of there, but unfortunately that wore off a bit of plastic. This was a broken toy. I need to remember that, and it'll never be back to the glory days of it was when I opened it up when I was a kid. But never mind. It does give a fix. It will be able to go on my G2 shelf or even my Wrecker shelf and stand tall, so I'm happy about that. I also managed to fix his gun barrel. This snapped off many years ago, a couple of years ago. I made a new handle with some stuff called the green stuff. It's like a modelling putty that turns like solid plastic, so we can now hold his gun again. I was going to do a full restoration video on this guy, but I probably won't now because it hasn't been such a success. But I wanted to update that for you anyway. The final package is from my good friends Emily and Dave, and they have sent me a part I've been waiting for a while. It's a reproduction part or a knockoff part, but I'm missing it from one of my G1 figures, and it is Norse Tail. I've never actually seen a real one of these, and you know what? You can tell it's a knockoff. The quality of the plastic and all that kind of stuff isn't the best, and there is a join up the middle. But let me go and get Nora and see what it looks like with them attached. There you go. Nora finally has a tail. You know what? That's fine for me. That's fine. That does the job. Thank you so much, Emily. I know it was you that sent it, but Dave as well, your partner in crime, and thanks a lot for this, and thanks for helping me complete Nor. It's really nice to have him finally complete, and that'll do me. I won't be looking for the G1 part because it ain't worth paying 30 quid for something that I'm not going to sell on or anything like that. So thanks a lot, mate, and I'm happy I've now got a complete Xort on. And that's it. So that's what I've been picking up lately. I don't think I've picked up anything else off the top of my head. No, don't think I have. So thanks a lot. I've been Xort Rider, and I'll catch you again soon.